The world is getting warmer. Even up here it's being felt. Above Davos, indeed across the Alps, glaciers are in retreat. The International Monetary Fund's job is to spot the economic dangers that lie ahead. It believes that climate change is one of them, and it's calling for an urgent response.
Governments should do more. I think they have to recognize that this is not a can they can kick down the road. It is near and present danger for the global economy if it's not addressed.
What is the risk if the world doesn't respond?
We think of this as an existential problem to the world, so the risks are off the charts, compared to other kinds of risks that we think about.
What do you mean?
Well, there are states, there are small countries in the world where these kinds of natural disasters basically wipe out the economy.
The IMF believes the natural disasters we've witnessed around the world in the last year were in part man-made. It advises governments to pledge to cut carbon emissions to zero by 2050. But few governments have, among them the big polluters, India, China and the United States. President Trump arrives here tomorrow. Before he became president, Donald Trump once described climate change as a hoax. He has since backed away from that comment. But recently, the White House described the Paris Agreement as fraudulent, and the United States is in the process of withdrawing from it on the grounds it will damage the economy. As it stands, the United States has no targets whatsoever for reducing its carbon emissions. Climate activists are hoping they will be heard in Davos. They're marching up into the mountains, demanding that countries and companies change. Some are already here, camping out in sub-zero temperatures. They insist progress can be made, even if President Trump seems to disbelieve the science.
That doesn't mean that the world is paralyzed. It doesn't mean that. The other countries are moving forward, private sector is moving forward, and above all, at least 65% of the US economy continues to move forward to decarbonize out of their own self-interest.
The World Economic Forum is welcoming the global elite, many of whom will have burned a lot of carbon just getting to this ski resort. The message is clear, but there's a need for action as well as words if disastrous levels of global warming are to be avoided. Joel Hills, News at 10, Davos.